Greetings, Africa Engineering News family. How are you out there? I hope you're well. And welcome to another weekly update with yours truly, Winnie O, where I update you on all the happenings at our website, www.africaengineeringnews.com, where we bring you the latest in engineering, innovations, technology, and all around STEM updates happening across the African continent, because it is important for us to highlight the amazing innovations and updates that are taking over in the continent at the moment and even moving forward. We are seeing the shift towards more tech-centric and collaborative efforts. And so it's important to highlight that because we want to make sure that we are positively changing the narrative. But get right into it. And so, yeah. One second. Alright, so for this week, we have a bunch of amazing updates for you right there on the website, a bunch of articles covering COVID-19 updates, funding opportunities, whether you are a small or mid-sized entrepreneurship, startup businesses, like innovation, support. There's a bunch of funding opportunities going on, so if you want to get more information on that, check us out. Also, we are highlighting educational opportunities. It is important to create avenues for folks to be able to get the education and higher education that they would like to get access to. And one of the ways to do that is, get scholarships or fellowship opportunities, and you can get more information on that right on the website as well. And quick plug for that, Opportunities for Africans, you can find them at opportunitiesforafricans.com. They have a ton of resources right on their website, as well as on their IG page. They're constantly updating, including deadlines, which is important because we want to make sure that you are seizing all the opportunities available to you, because we want to be better. We want to glow up. Like, this is your season to glow up, especially with COVID. You want to make sure that, if we need to pivot, if we need to reinvent what we're doing, we want to make sure that we're highlighting the opportunities available to you across the continent. So check that out. And so this week there was, the African Union is also hosting a bunch of webinars for COVID-19 updates. We have that on the events page. So stay updated on that as well. Africa Oil Week had released a report titled Opportunities for Africa in the Energy Transition. And also they had their webinar, the conference this past week, and you could also review that information right on the website. We have the link in the article. Need I say more? Also, we're seeing a lot of funding mechanisms coming to the continent. So if you're a small business, a mid-sized business, if you're a startup, or you got an idea that you'd like funded and seeking venture capitalists, check out the website, www.africaengineeringnews.com. Also, I wanted to give kind of a moment to acknowledge an interesting trend that we're seeing. Two things. Cybersecurity is increasingly becoming a factor in how we anticipate doing business across Africa moving forward, right? Especially as a lot of businesses and even governments are transitioning to online systems. It is important to make sure that cybersecurity is paramount. You want to make sure that you're keeping people's information safe, you're keeping your organization's information safe. So there's also a bunch of cybersecurity conferences and webinars going on, and we'll be updating that as well on our events page, which also we have a widget right there on the homepage, so can't miss it. Also, this is very important. We're seeing a lot of projects that are focused on increasing and enhancing the internet connectivity across sub-Saharan Africa. And this is huge. This is huge, right? Internet access is so important, not just, for us to play on our phones or get the latest gossip, which, people do that, but more, it's more necessary, especially in terms of, the current season we're in. Kids, students are not able to attend school in person. And so if we are possibly, envisioning moving education to a web-based platform or platforms, we're going to need reliable internet. And not just in the, populous hubs. We need it even in the, non-urbanized area, the more rural areas. They too need connection, internet connection, and efficient internet connection, right? And so I know Tizeti is updating its core network to be able to handle a capacity of up to 100 GPS. And so also Connect Africa is offering a broadband connection to all isolation centers in Sokoto State in Nigeria, and that's related to COVID-19. But again, that's necessary infrastructure even as we move forward, past COVID. These are major changes. Facebook also has a connectivity investment set to increase Africa's economy by $57 billion. $57 billion in the next 5 years. This is huge, right? And at the end of the day, we want to make sure that even as we're, joining these virtual webinars and classes, a lot of organizations are offering continuing education or free webinars. We're seeing a lot of free webinars. I'm telling you, if there's ever a time for you to, get more information on topics that you're interested about, this is your season. A lot of free resources are being made available to us. Okay, it's important to stay, mentally acute. It's important to, if you're interested in a particular topic, if you want to, get more informed in a particular sector, or even if you're new to it, right? This is a good time to, kind of check out a lot of these free opportunities for learning. And again, for all the information that we have, we're updating it on our events page, including deadlines. Don't forget that for the deadlines for scholarships, fellowship, incubator programs, be sure to check those out. And I'll do a few shout outs on events coming up. More info on our events page. Just click on the show all and you'll see all the ones coming up. And we update our events page as we get more information. As new events are coming that we're made aware of, we pop it onto our events page. So be sure to consistently check that out. Why not? It's one click away. So as far as events, we have for August 5th, the Huawei is hosting a webinar on how to ensure continuity in data centers. It's important, right? Make sure that you have consistency in how you use your data centers, especially in this season of, some interesting changes to how we do business as usual, right? We're seeing a drastic shift in what used to be business as usual activities. And I'll leave it at that. Also, August 10th, Paxful is partnering up with CoinEd and to do Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain courses. If you're interested in cryptocurrency and that realm of information in terms of investing, just getting more educated, growing your investments, check that out. Paxful is doing a couple partnerships on August 10th, as well as beginning August 18th. They're partnering with Blockchain Academy to host the Bitcoin and blockchain beginner course, and they also have a few more related topics for that. Again, links are on the website articles as well as on the events page, right? Heads up, ladies, sister girls out there, to my African sister girl inventors and innovators and business entrepreneurs, August 15th is your deadline for the Africa Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship Forum. It's your deadline to submit your application for the Startup Incubator program. Okay, ladies, the Africa Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship Forum, their Startup Incubator application is due by August 15th. Okay, can't say I didn't tell you. And so with that, that's all we have for you today. We hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and most of all, take care of yourselves out there. Be good to yourself and be encouraged, through it all as we are navigating these new waters of quarantine, for some people going back into quarantine, just, hey, if you have a moment, pop by on www.africaengineeringnews.com. Also, if you have social media, feel free to follow us at Africa Engineering News, or just Google Africa Engineering News. Can't miss it, right? We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or you can just go on the website and it will connect you to us. We hope to see you on the next live. We hope you'll join us. And if you have information that you'd like us to highlight on our website, whether it's you have an event coming up or a featured article that you would like to be featured on our site, let us know. We'll do our best to keep you updated, because hey, information is only powerful once you know how to make better informed decisions with it, right? Information by itself is just information, but how you use it is what gives you access to power, right? And we want to empower our fellow Africans out there, on what's going on the continent, because half the time folks just don't know what's available to them. And we want to make sure that we increase that, transparency and access to information and opportunities, so that, as we go through this Africa Rising movement, we want to make sure that it is a movement. So we hope you take care, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Ciao.